folks, howdy. You gonna stop ringing? Sean Brock here with you once again with a fine creation from a fellow that's no stranger to the channel. I want to remind you to please subscribe so you don't miss his stuff and all these other guys and all the old Martins, Gibsons, and yada yada yada. You know, I mean, you don't want to miss it. Anyway, don't cost you anything to watch. You know, don't pay me. I'm not Steven Spielberg or something. Anyway, another creation from our good buddy down in Rock Island, Tennessee, Joshua Young, and we will have Joshua's website in the description box if you're interested in discussing a get fiddled with him. We'll also have his playlist in the description box. We're building up quite a lengthy playlist, and you can hear some of these different top woods, back and side woods, and see some of the unique things that he has come up with that, you know, still very vintage Martin inspired things, but just little visual touches that kind of make something uniquely yours. So you can get that old sound, but kind of snazz up the look a little bit and make it yours if you want. And you can check out his website, see all of his models and everything. This right here is for a good buddy of ours, and a wonderful consumer of guitars, a fellow of fine taste, and he has ordered a very straight guitar, a Guatemalan rosewood 28 that has a Maggie Valley red spruce top, and I like these tops a lot. I have this on my Paduke, and I've played a couple of other Guatemalans that's had from Joshua that's had this Maggie Valley top. And these are really good. I'm fond of them. And if you haven't heard why, then you will hear why. And you can hear that playlist and hear it on other stuff, these Maggie Valley tops, and compare it to, you know, Maine tops and West Virginia tops and different things. Help you make up your mind on your order. Okay, this is just straight ahead 37 inspired. Forward shifted scallop X, ebony fingerboard, ebony bridge, gold fret wire. These are Goto tuners, open back. I love Goto. Maggie Valley top, as I mentioned, red spruce, and a nice Guatemalan back and side set. Ivoroid bound. He's got some unique stuff though. He's got the tree mahogany end wedge back here, and the heel cap is also from the tree, and it's bound in Ivoroid. This is another kind of 37 kind of feature here is you've got a stamp on the back of the headstock without the logo on the head plate. And, am I forgetting anything? Yeah, 2 5/16 spacing, 1 3/4 at the nut. Man, I like this flute. Really like this flute. Nice. And this is a very vintage inspired neck. I love the neck. Absolutely love it. Rolled fingerboard edge. Man, and it sounds good. It sounds really killer. Take a listen to this. This is literally a brand new guitar. He just finished the setup on it yesterday. Well, yesterday being the day before this video was made. And it's funny how the subtleties are already in it. I've seen some that, of course, every guitar, well, I shouldn't say every good guitar will always open up a little bit on volume. It'll open up a little bit on bass. I'm talking about good guitars. and it'll also open up on subtleties. And this one, it's already old sounding. Very nice treble. Check out the sustain on that. That's pretty high up there, man. And people will say, well, what do you think of Guatemalan compared to some of the other rosewoods? And this is one of the things that I like about Guatemalan is I feel like you can get a certain roundness out of it that's just real pleasant. Man, that's a long sustain on a soft blow here. And just so full. Very nice. Check out the bass here. Very low. Good separation. So something about, I talk about separation and we talked about the sustain. I want to cue you into my way of thinking or my habits. And no, it's not my bad ones. But when you, that Tennessee waltz, when you hear me do when I do the rake, you'll notice on some guitars I'll play more of a chord. And you hear me do the 4-string rake though. That's because it's a guitar that's got no separation that'll handle it. And some of them we get, there's a lot of overbleed. They're rich in harmonic content. So that's unique in this one, that it has such a great sustain, but you've still got that separation. Strum a G chord and shut up. New guitar. new guitar. Nice and full, man. Nice and full. And like I say, you're hard pressed to get something newer than this. This is fresh. This is very, very fresh. Go up the key of A here. Punch, you know, in a rosewood. I enjoy the fatness of the treble on this. There again, the rakes. Separated rake, 4 strings and the 5th. And it handles it. Man, that's nice. Usually, really good guitar, even one that you know, because sometimes you just alter your playing a little bit to get the expression you want, guitar to guitar. But even on a really good new guitar, sometimes it's hard to get those type of subtleties. They have to develop, you know, just the top has to open up a little bit, be flat. Gotta like it. You know, you really do. You really gotta, I hate to be a broken record, but it's hard to believe it's, you know, so new, so fresh off the bench. repetitive on the rake. I know. I'm listening to it too, remember? You ever talk to those people that kind of say the same old thing over and over? You know, it's just the same old thing over and over. Kind of the same old thing over and over. Department of Redundancy Department. 5th fret. Check the tone color. Nice, nice, man, nice. I'm fond of these Guatemalans. I'm fond of all of them, though. That's the problem I have. I'm fond of Guatemalan. I'm fond of Paduke. I'm fond of mahogany. I'm fond of Brazilian. I'm fond of Cocobolo. I'm fond of African blackwood. I'm fond of walnut. I'm fond of Pernambuco. Maybe somebody ought to bring something in built out of cardboard. You know, Ramirez tried that once. He swore that the back and sides didn't make a difference, so they made some cardboard. See if I'm fond of it. How about that? You're fond of so many things, try this out. Cardboard. Anyhow, if you are interested in a Joshua Young built guitar, you can see the description box. And look at his website, and look at all these. He's got all kind of videos. You can check him out on Facebook, Instagram, all of that sort of stuff. TikTok, and you don't stop, yeah, and all them other social media outlets. But you can also check the playlist here. We've got over 20 videos on his guitars, so it gives you some ideas and some representations. If you've not had one in your hands, of maybe I'll, you know, the sound of this kind of works for me, or I want something a little drier, so I want this, or whatever. And that's what it's there for, is to help you guys, hopefully, to be in making your selections. And you know, of course, I field calls from people who kind of want to talk about it too, and that's no big deal. You know, if I can talk to you about something and can be of any kind of assistance, you just let me know. But check the description box and check the playlist and see his website, all the fine things he's doing. See if you can get in line ahead of Brad Paisley and them fellers. And if so, good for you. And if not, hey, well, you know, hard played. You know, hard play. Anyhow, thank you all. Please subscribe and take care.